Welcome back to the show. Sarah from the Funny Bone, outstanding. You enjoyed
FunnyBoneHuntington.com.
There you go. You got it.
Go for it and see shows of comedians.
All right. You remember a few weeks ago after our show, we always have our meetings, and I suggested the crew should do something like a movie wrap or a movie review.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We need some movie review.
Yeah.
But I suggested we do something that makes fun of history.
Well, guess what? I was told by Eric and Jimmy that they were going to make us both happy. Oh, goodness. Take a look.
Hello, welcome to Two Guys, One Movie with your hosts, Eric.
And I'm Jim.
And today we are discussing World War II. Now, what were your thoughts on the film?
Well, I thought it had a little bit of a shaky beginning. Mm-hmm. As a sequel, it was great.
It was definitely a great sequel. The original film, World War I, was very boring, and we gave it like a negative review. But I thought the sequel, I thought the villain was a little one-dimensional, but he was very memorable.
Yeah, I really think they might be infringing on Star Wars territory a little bit.
I could see that. The Nazis are definitely stormtroopers.
Right, this Hitler guy they used in World War II. He did come across as a little one-dimensional, but he was a very strong character.
I actually felt like this movie ripped off Big Trouble in Little China a little bit. Like, this movie wasn't very original. I'm not going to make that up. But what it did do, it was well acted. Even though Hitler was definitely too one-dimensional character. I thought what came out of this movie, though, was much better, which was the Cold War, which was a great movie, great thriller.
Didn't have the big bang special effects that the World War II
I didn't
did.
like that.
We're fighting. We already beat the bad guy. We already beat the big villain.
The bad guy was already beaten. I didn't understand why they even had to do that. We could have ended it there.
Yeah, I don't even know what they had this Japan, was that what they called it?
Sure.
They had that going. I don't even understand. It was like a side plot that they didn't really fully explain. And then all of a sudden, boom, you blow up two cities, great special effects. Does set up the next movie, but it really didn't make sense in context.
Absolutely. It felt like a Die Hard ripoff, really.
I don't know. I think the director may have underestimated the intelligence of the audience.
Overall, World War II, it was an amazing action film. I thought Sylvester Stallone was particularly, wonderful as the commando, but I'd have to give it a B, just because they hype this film so much, and there were mistakes. I mean, I saw the boom mic occasionally.
Right, and you don't get the realism that you would get from like watching John Wayne. I will give it credit for its special effects, although I do think that they kind of relied too heavily on the special effects.
See, the special effect ruined the movie for me. Final scene. They could have done anything. But, I mean, it just came out of left field.
Right, let's just wrap it up with a boom. I would give it a rating just to distinguish that it's better than World War I think.
Which
you rarely see a sequel.
But World War I was a terrible film. Nothing happened in World War I.
Nothing happened, no. And the special effects were just
There were
lame.
no special effects.
Yeah, it's like pop guns, okay.
Stay tuned for next week as we talk about the movie industry's worst villain, George W. Bush.
I'm Jim Nash.
And I'm Eric Rogers.
And we'll see you
at the Pop
drive-in. Cut.
Paste.
Print.
Do Watergate next!
Those guys are idiots. They actually thought that. No, we're not. Forget it, right?
I got the title reference, by the way. That's real mature, guys. Two Guys, One Movie. That's disgusting.
We're moving on. My next guests are here to perform their song Change. You can hear more of their music at myspace.com/Gage12. Here are the guys from Gage.
If I could change everything and what I know, I'd make this mind seek this change. This body follows when I slip away in the middle of the day. I can see that change. here so long for the dawn of days. I live, I'm on that ride through the wonder of my mind. I'm searching for this change I long for. The colors shine through black and white, and lots of laughter with fields of green, silver lining clouds so bright. That's how it seems when I slip away in the middle of the day. I can see that change. Yes, go on, I've been here so long for the dawn of days. I live, I'm on that ride through the wonder of my mind. I'm searching for this change I long for, and I don't mind the thought of coming back for another day to try and change everything. I don't mind the thought of coming back for another day to try and find my change. Yes, go on, I've been here so long for the dawn of days. I live, I'm on that ride through the wonder of my mind. I'm searching for this change I long for. Here in this I find. Here in this I find.